let's then go to the other one. Oh, well, we have to do our level ups and things. What do we want to do with Tarkus? He has 10 more points. I think that's max out energy and max out health.
I think so.
I'm going to go for energy first.
Okay.
And Jonah is going to keep heading for the Tome of Earth.
And Cyrus wants more health.
Yes.
And then Thaddeus... What do we do with Thaddeus now?
We want to get him maxed out on melee and health. So probably keep pushing his melee line.
Good call.
Okay.
Especially since he's not going to be taking off the Aegis of Obliteration anymore.
Yeah, true. So, this mission... It's a defensive mission. The corruption opportunity is you damage the astronomic array to, like, stun everyone. We can just choose not to do that, so that's not hard to avoid. It does have a redemption opportunity where you have to go kill a, It gets you gear, so we want to do it. You have to go kill an orc weird boy and some other stuff in a distant corner of the map. This is the same map that we did the It's basically the same map we did the astronomic array on in the original campaign. If you remember, when we did that one, there was this section
the weird
off to
corner,
the side. Yeah, there was this passage to a little clearing that didn't do anything. That's where the redemption opportunity is on this one. I think Cyrus, we absolutely want Cyrus for this. Because we can bring cluster mines on him, and because they're energy-based, he can lay down the entire map with them before we start.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Also, yeah, I've done that before. It's probably one of the best things you can do on this mission. Because he does not have any better armor. Well, he has an armor. How good is this? It's not that good, really.
I've decided Avitus will be wearing Terminator armor.
Okay. Sure. So, we have to think about strong defensive power, but we also have to think about how are we going to do the bonus. Because in my experience, you can't just send one person to do the bonus. You probably need to send two.
Right.
Although now I think about it, we did just learn that Jonah has an excellent way of getting around the map.
He does too.
So we could do that. Get rid of Might of the Ancients. Might of the Ancients doesn't feel good.
No, it's not.
Oh, we just got the Armor of Faith. Rosarius becomes energy-based when this is equipped for Jonah.
Ooh.
Also plus 20% melee and range damage.
Okay.
Problem is the Rosarius gets a sizable cooldown when you do that, if I remember correctly.
But we have 2 Rosarii.
Okay. Well, okay, if we want to take... So, are you bringing Avitus?
I think so, yeah.
Right then, so Jonah, Cyrus, Avitus, Force Commander is our build. Work out what gear we have to bring. Cyrus is... Incidentally, do you want to open the first gift of the Artificers on one of your Terminator armor on one of the Terminator armor people? Possibly get them a better item.
The thing is, we already have an assault cannon.
Yes, but it's a level 18 one.
Yeah, you're right.
It's balanced for the previous campaign.
So let's get ourselves a better assault cannon then.
This is a hard mission. It's worth using our expendables.
Let's see. The Cannon of Wrath. That's
slightly
garbage.
better. Slightly better damage. What else is it got?
It actually has lower range damage when equipped. Because the bonuses on Unrelenting are reloads less frequently and 11% chance of plus 50% damage, essentially.
Does it actually...
1664 down to 1614.
Yeah. I didn't think it took that into account. But there is the chance of extra energy.
Which is
Because
entirely
how much?
unnecessary,
Yeah.
given that...
Well,
Actually,
it's good for focus fire.
I should put that on rather than the locator beacon. But what we've learned is that Warcry now makes everything
That's true.
cost absolutely nothing.
Well, I think Tactical Advance did still drain energy. But yeah, okay. It's going to be way cheaper, certainly. And we'll be using Warcry a lot before we start anyway, just to get the map mined up.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's just sell the Cannon of Wrath.
What a garbage pickup. Twash.
Right. So Jonah is taking this lot.
Where's our
and
Cyclone missile launcher, by the way?
I don't know. That might be one of the things they take from you. Like how they take away the orbital beacon.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have Terminator armor yet anyway, really. Well, sort of. Because it is possible to get, but yeah, we don't have that here, I don't think. What else do we want on Cyrus? Probably... Locator beacon, I suppose. Turrets are good on this mission.
Yeah.
But then... I could also take melter bombs, which would be very helpful, because there are vehicles. Right, so is Jonah taking the Rosarius?
Depends. Do you have something more useful you could put on him?
Well, let's see. If I was ignoring the Rosarius, I would probably go for my standard ranged combat build, which I need to reorganize the inventory. Okay.
Smite is almost always correct.
It is. And I could go for Empower, and then you'd be able to do stuff. On the other hand, though, artillery is dangerous because we've got to defend generators.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm going to send Avitus to take out the bonus objective.
Yep, and Jonah goes with him.
And just... In that case, should I take Cyrus?
Yeah, that's probably a good...
Then I can focus on defense and you can focus on offense.
Although, now I'm thinking... Yes, so the concept of the person who's going to do the bonus should have both the bonus characters is right. But Avitus is probably better to hold the line. Although I suppose Jonah can just keep remining things. That'll work for holding the line. No, Cyrus can just keep remining things. Okay, yeah.
Alternatively, we don't even need Empower. Like, you saw how short the cooldown was.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're going to have it cost nothing.
So I will, I think... Yeah, okay. I'm going to switch out the Tome of Fire for Rosarius. So Jonah has Tome of Quickening for speed, Rosarius, and Tome of Wrath for smite, and he also has his 4-staff that enhances smite. And he has his armor that gives him plus 20% both types of damage, and energy-based Rosarius.
Yep. Very nice.
And Cyrus has remote detonator, cluster mines, and melter bombs. Okay, so we want to switch out our characters. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Most of the time, you have veto control over what's going on in the game, but I can switch out your squads.
Yes. The squad select screen is shared. You can just give me squads if you want as well.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else we need to change. We may have to try this one multiple times.
Possibly.
Right.
We have an
Okay.
urgent message from planet Typhon.
Tech Marine Martellus. To any Blood Ravens capable.
So you're essentially going to want to...
Transmitting from the
just keep the Force Commander next to Cyrus and use Battle Cry whenever it's up.
Mm-hmm.
At least until he runs out of energy costs for things.
I detected a graver threat. Chaos Space Marines.
Alright, let's go rescue Martellus.
The array for themselves. I risk damaging the array by sending this message, but I require support. Mars and Terra, power levels are dropped.
It's a shame we can't bring him along as an actual squad member.
Yeah, not until Retribution. You could do some interesting things with him, especially he'd pair really well with you.
Martellus, are you receiving?
But then I suppose canonically,
Thank the Omnissiah.
the mechanics are probably not supposed to be on the battlefield, they're supposed to maintain the machines after the battle's over.
Retribution.
Not when you're a tech
Provide
marine.
Close support.
Yeah, true.
That's the
Okay,
tech
fine.
priests. Tech marines are weird. Alright.
Do you have combat supplies?
I have snipe and I have melter bombs.
Yes, you do. Okay. So I'll leave you to put those up. Habitus on 2, Jonah is on 1. That was probably not the right choice. Combo engine. Yeah, Jonah's abilities cost less energy than they cost more energy now than they did when I checked the last mission. But I expect they're gonna change over time.
Hang on, let me Warcry again. Yep, that has reduced the costs again.
I think, yeah, it basically halved my costs. Okay.
So we can
So-
just keep doing that.
Yeah, we can. And we will. But we may as well clean up the rest of the map first. That's not artillery.
Positioning. One step at a time. Charges set.
I think one more Warcry and everything should be entirely free.
Set.
Battlecry. It's
Everything
called
is free for Jonah.
it's called Battlecry. Remote detonators still cost 12.
Yep. Things aren't free for Habitus.
Right, remote detonators and
Yep.
cluster mines are free.
Yep, okay.
I will carry it out.
Alright, that's it. Game broken.
That is very dumb.
Oh, I'm gonna go artillery that building that Cyrus is in.
Oh, I was gonna remote detonator it, but sure.
Yeah, artillery is faster and also free.
To be fair, so are the remote detonators.
But they take more work. Do you have med packs?
Explosives.
I do not.
Okay,
Maintain
no one has med
camouflage
packs.
scouts.
Okay, we just have to not revive Martellus, and the game doesn't proceed. So
Martellus!
we have as much time as we want.
We must revive him.
I'm just gonna go bomb the bloodletter. No, he moved away.
Carry it out. Ready to detonate, Commander.
Don't walk there.
Oh, hang on. He can get out.
Goodbye.
I will carry it out.
Well, actually, he could have Rosarius,
Two scouts.
because he has that too.
I don't trust Rosarius to make sure you don't take damage from it. Alright, all the mines hit the wall. Good stuff.
Be vigilant.
I tried. You see how off in the left there's this long path going that way? Which is the path you come from in the original when you're taking the
Yep.
Be vigilant.
when you're taking the thing. I tried going that way once, because if you look off to the top left, there's a couple boxes over there,
Yep.
but you can't do it. The wall just before those boxes, there's a gate, but you can't open the gate. It doesn't open for you. No
Huh.
attacks, and I
Oh,
should've
yeah, the
put
gate that you have to-
whatever.
Charges set.
Yeah, the gate that the lictor ambushes you in front of, and there's like a power generator control console thing.
Yeah, but the generators on the other side, so we can't get through now.
Planting charges.
Yeah. Also, Abatus has sprint, which is going to help him move around as well when you have to do that.
Be vigilant.
So you just have the speed team.
Yep.
Planting charges.
How many mines do you reckon is enough?
Be vigilant.
More than
Yeah.
this. Also, off on the left, you see there's a gate with a console next to it. There's going to be orcs coming through there. So we want stuff over there too.
Vigilant.
Yep.
There's a thing where you can close that gate and then the orcs will take a longer way around and they'll end up coming through the bonus area, which is...
Oh, I see, yes.
Ping. There we go, that's it.
There is a way around there.
Yes. So we want to not close the side gate and make them go around that way until after I have the bonus.
Charges set.
Because that'll make it easier and faster to kill the guy.
Yep. Makes sense.
Planting charges.
Trying to deal with a boss while there are infinite enemies coming for you is more
Less
difficult
easy.
than it should be.
Well, it depends on what kind of enemies they are, what sort of game you're playing, all kinds of variables.
Charges.
There are some circumstances where it's pretty easy.
Okay, true. There are some games in which the boss having friends makes him easier to kill. They're
For the chapter.
not common.
So we have actually no limit on how many mines we can put here other than our computer's RAM.
Well, I think I've got 64 gigs, so I can keep going for a while.
Charges set.
Well, there's nothing that says Chaos Rising actually handles your RAM well.
This is true.
In fact, it almost certainly doesn't, given that there seem to be a lot of RAM-based bugs.
Ah.
But yeah, you just keep splattering the floor and the things.
Be vigilant.
And when you're done with all that, drop a remote detonator over where the bonus is going to be.
Planting
That's a good
charges.
plan.
You can blow that when it goes off, when it shows up.
That's a turret.
Actually, yes it is. There's a little orc bastion over there.
Charges.
Huh.
Don't bother trying to kill it, it won't help.
Set.
How big exactly is the radius of this? No, it's not that big.
I mean, you could go artillery it if you want to
Planting
do
charges.
something while I'm planting all these mines.
Be vigilant.
I could, you're right, I think I will.
Seems funny.
Planting charges. Charges set.
Cyrus draining the entire Blood Raven's munitions cache.
Charges set.
But, like we said, Cyrus trains his initiates in unorthodox tactics.
Charges set.
The enemy cannot approach you if the ground is mines.
For the chapter.
Oh,
Charges set.
the orcs are blowing up some of your mines. I barraged the turret and they didn't like it.
They do seem to be having trouble walking.
Yes.
Be vigilant.
I don't think they're going to get over the bridge. Yeah, so Focus Fire does drain energy while attacking.
That makes sense.
It's not like anything else we're doing drains energy.
Word. For the
Oh,
chapter.
quickening drains energy while it's on as well.
Yeah, so toggles still drain energy. Oh, I have accidentally put some mines down in the river.
Does that matter?
No,
Planting charges.
Good.
it's just mines that aren't on the pathway. The sneaky pathway around the back.
Planting charges.
Those poor knobs.
Charges set. The chapters be vigilant.
They have a lot of
Planting
health.
Charges. Be vigilant. Say it now before planting charges. Be vigilant.
Alright, I see. There is a little orc hut over here.
Yes, there is.
As you order.
It's not like an actual thing, though. can't kill it. It doesn't have a health bar.
Charges
No, it's just a doodad.
Be vigilant. Planting charges. Charges set.
These knobs have so much health. No wonder this mission's tricky when you
Planting
play it
charges.
legitimate.
That's why we're not playing it legitimately.
Set.
Indeed.
Be vigilant.
Because knobs, mostly.
And played Marines.
Planting charges.
You jammer knobs.
Charges set.
Oh yeah, and Plague Marines. Who have, I think, even more health?
Yes, they have like similar amounts of health to what these knobs had, but they're on one squad member.
Vigilant.
Yeah.
Did you leave a remote detonator? You did.
For the chapter.
This is why I telefragged Plague Marines
Yeah.
anytime I saw them.
Probably also a couple over here, this region
Yep.
where there's a bit of a blank space,
I'll-
because the generators are going to spawn near this pit thing inside.
Charges set.
Okay.
So we want the mines to be further out
Heading to the ruins.
to deal with the enemies as they come in before they get close.
Order.
It's gonna be funny when we
Set.
accidentally
Yeah,
artillery our own generators and fail the mission and have to do this all over again.
Planting charges.
Oh, yeah, I can see the mines in the
Charges
river. The indicator of them is visible through the terrain.
Yep.
Say it now. Planting charges.
Whoops.
Charges set. Be vigilant.
Gabriel, okay.
For the chapter.
Strike Cruiser Retribution. You seem to have used an unusual. You seem to have consumed an unusually large number of military resources on this particular deployment. I'm going to have to report this up to Chapter Master Kyrus.
Charges set.
Kyrus
Vigilant.
calls in Cyrus. Now, Scout Sergeant, would you explain to me
Planting
why
charges.
you used 5,026
Charges set.
cluster mines on a routine defensive deployment on planet Typhon that the captain of the Honor Guard explicitly told you not to do?
Be vigilant. Planting charges.
Chapter Master, let me be very clear. It was effective.
In fact, I'm going to be recommending this tactic to all my scouts. Anytime the Space Marines secure a world, they should lay mines upon every available square meter of its surface, thus ensuring that future enemy attempts to retake it will fail.
For the chapter. Charges set.
In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there are only mines.
As you order. Charges set. For the chapter.
Oh, there's a dead Hormagaunt on the floor there. Wonder how that happened.
Yeah,
I have
probably.
located our
It's probably
battle
been there
brothers.
since the Tyranid invasion.
Also some guardsmen
Planting charges.
True.
and a bunch of
What?
orcs.
And at least one Space Marine.
Oh yeah, there's a scout there. He's dead.
Is that?
Let
I
me
don't think that's a
just
scout.
let me just mark his grave.
Charges.
Hang on. Which one?
That
Oh
one.
no, that's that one. Yeah, okay.
Let
I
me
was
just.
looking at this one.
Ah, yep, that guy. What's the dark
As you order.
skeleton next to him?
Charges set.
Dark Skeletonite, yes.
Were there
I think it's
Necrons
a
here?
guardsman. No, I think it's a guardsman.
Planting charges.
I think it would be funnier if there were Necrons
It
here.
looks kind of like his helmet.
Charges set.
Yeah, probably just someone set a guardsman on fire. Happens occasionally.
As you order.
Okay.
Be vigilant.
You think we should start the mission?
Hang on, let me just remind the bridge.
Also, what is this yellow effect around Avitus?
Planting charges. Charges set.
Good question.
okay.
Oh, that's probably the steady buff.
Oh yes, it is. That's it.
Right, how close can I put mines to the turrets before they start shooting them?
Charges set.
About that close. He started twitching.
Be vigilant.
I know something's out there, but I'm not sure what.
Charges set.
I think they're in sight range, but not in attack range.
Be vigilant.
And so the turret's going, oh, it's about to enter my range. It's not entering my range. But it's about to...
You know-
but it's not.
With the setup you've got here, we could just redirect the orcs immediately and it'd be fine. But why would you do that when you'd be wasting all the mines we already have on the other side of the gate?
Charges set.
So, do you think this is enough mines?
Let's start it.
Yeah, let's get this going.
Say it now. Planting charges. Charges set.
My thanks, Commander. I'm glad to see you again.
He's been unconscious for the last half hour.
Thunderhawk went down, Martellus. How did you survive?
A story for another time, Tarkus.
Just Cyrus is still skulking around in the background, throwing down mines. Martellus is, what are you
You
doing?
cannot stay here defending this relic for all eternity, Tech Marine.
Oh, some Chaos Marines.
Agreed, but we cannot leave the valuable data in its cogitator for the enemy to take. Strike Cruiser, this is Tech Marine Martellus.
There were some cultists that
Deploy power
exploded
generators in the
off to the
following
north.
coordinates. Good. Now that the array is powered, I can initiate a cogitation transfer right to secure the records. Just keep the enemy from destroying those generators.
Commander, the orcs are using a gate to access the complex. We should seal it.
Okay, we have some
The
turrets.
greenskins will
Let's
just go
put those
around,
down.
Cyrus.
Exactly. Directly into the traitor's space marines.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers. Acknowledged.
These seem much more effective than...
Commander, I have gathered several valuable relics from the wreckage of my Thunderhawk.
Okay, that's it. That's the
They're in a
bonus. Off we
storage
go.
area a short distance
I have
away.
blown the remote detonator.
If possible, we should recover these items before they're looted by the orcs.
Quickly. In melee. Get out of the way.
To be honest, just having Avitus repeatedly shell with artillery is probably the best way to do this.
Discharging it will slow the enemy, but will severely damage the array.
So I'm gonna bring Jonah back.
Losing this pulse could mean losing the array for good.
Remember, I can Rosaris if we need to.
Yep. Alright, and we could discharge the array, but
We don't want to do that.
why would we?
Yeah. Oh, someone's attacking Martellus. Yeah, this guy has just an unreasonably huge amount of health. Oh, that works on Martellus. Good.
Cyrus fell over.
Where is he?
It's fine, I got him back up again.
Okay, good.
Say it now. Yes, Commander. Planting charges. Charges set.
Can Martellus actually die? Wait, what? This is the boss.
Smells right, he does.
Who's the
Uh-huh.
boss here already? I'm nowhere near actually finishing the bonus.
One word.
So, well, now what?
Avoid those foul-playing clowns.
How much health does he have? Oh, he's still got like half his health bar. That's not good.
Yes, Commander. Planting charges.
Oh, the Yumis don't close the gate!
Then go around the other way, you kids! You shall putrefy this day. And kill every Yumi you see!
Waiting. moving. It is my honor. Placing explosives.
Fortifications are under assault.
Royalists die.
Oh, I'm gonna artillery that. Actually, I can Rosaris.
He's down.
Is he properly? Yeah, he is. He's dead.
Damage generator, Space Marines. Provide
Oh,
cover.
I meant.
On my way.
Okay, got it. We can win.
I think I shall peel the rotten flesh from this Space Marine.
Chapters for the chapter.
You have to get the flesh rotting first, and that may be difficult.
They will die like sinners.
Move quickly. Nothing distracts Scouts here, without hesitation.
Meanwhile, nothing else is remotely threatening to us. The other guys have all stopped attacking. Did we actually kill everything that's supposed to come against you in this mission? Because I thought there was at least one predator.
Well, a lot of stuff died on spawning on top of one of the mines.
Yeah. We didn't need nearly as many mines as we actually put down.
Clearly not. You can see how many haven't been used yet.
Yes.
Now you can tell us the story of your survival, Martellus.
So that was a mission I was expecting to be hard and was not hard at all. I suppose you can play that mission the legitimate way, or you can play it the easy way.
And today we decided to play it the very easy way.
Yep.
Alright, we have another corrupting item. Whoop-de-doo.
Thank you for your timely intervention, Commander. I will initiate the repair rights for the items you have recovered. In particular, I shall restore our Terminator armor. Commander, I have been reviewing the data we recovered from the astronomic array.
Oh, Martellus is off in the distance
The
now.
ancient space hulk designated Judgment of Carrion is about to appear in this sector. It may allow us to identify our traitor. Should you require more information, I am at your disposal.
Yeah, Martellus being the traitor really makes no sense.
Yep. I like how that mission is so plainly they just said to each other, it's not really a Dawn of War 2 game, unless you have at least one mission where Martellus yells at you about power generators. Except, I was going to say that during the mission, but I forgot to because he never did, because it was so easy.
He did have to repair one of them. One of the generators did go down.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't notice that. Did he talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I don't think he ever went over to it, though. Probably couldn't figure out how to path through all the mines.
And that pattern is occurring again.
Precisely.
How does any of this blather help identify
Yeah, we have cyclone
the
missile
traitor?
launcher now.
The machine spirit aboard the Retribution is not sufficient to remove the masking on the message you recovered. But there are references to a far more ancient and wiser logic engine aboard the Judgment of Carrion. With it, I can identify the heretic.
Yep, Martellus can identify the heretic, and surprise, it's Martellus.
Just how did you survive, Martellus?
Yes, a good question.
As you may recall, I was aboard a Thunderhawk during the climactic battle with the Tyranids.
I also recall it being blown from the sky.
A Thunderhawk is a resilient craft. Instead of destroying us outright, the Tyranid attack sent us into a desperate dive into the jungle. My brother pilot used all his experience to guide us into the highlands, where the infestation was less severe. He did not survive the crash landing. I was left alone. No transmitters survived, and my own cybernetic enhancements were severely damaged. It took me months to successfully enact the repair rights to regain my mobility. I spent the rest of the past year battling my way through to the astronomical ray.
Your perseverance does the chapter proud, Mortalis.
Perhaps. But I am glad to be in the confines of a mighty strike cruiser once more.
Right. Well, I think Boss Man just goes up his melee line now.
Yep. Although, what's his health? You should take the an extra point in health. Although he's probably always going to be wearing Terminator armor that buffs his health, so yeah. Actually, did you use a trait point on his health bar
I did not.
just then? Okay, right.
It is coming from his armor.
Yeah, because he's always going to be wearing Terminator armor that gives him +2 health from now on, basically, because there's a couple of those. So, may as well not use the point on it, but if you didn't just use the point on it, you don't get to make the choice, so it's fine.